the middle ground.
No, like out of the continent.
Guys, can we do the fucking shit?
Say go.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Middle Ground with Emma Abaga and Luz Kanon. I am April May.
Finally with Emma and Luz Kanon.
Finally with Emma and Luz Kanon, and we've got Kemi Smallz here. How are you doing?
Hi.
What's
this
going
is my
on?
sleep time, guys. It's time I usually
It's literally
sleep.
like 12 p.m.
Yeah, because I've been up since 5. You know, work time is 5 to 10. So this is when I
you
sleep.
mentioned that.
So April dragged me. Didn't give me food.
You're
Nothing.
You're welcome.
M says I'm poor, so I shouldn't ask for stuff that they don't serve poor people food. Luz offered, so he's the nice guy.
Luz is definitely not the nice guy. Just saying. So how's everyone been doing? Like, Luz, you haven't been on the no, you were on the show last week. You missed the show last week. What are you doing?
Oh, really?
Yes, we're gonna do
the
that.
Reason why I missed the show.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Okay, let's talk about it. I was actually here at 9 o'clock, which was the time we were supposed to shoot, and I waited till 12 o'clock, and nothing happened, and then I left.
Why didn't we shoot?
Crickets.
Why you have your hand in my face again on my face?
You were not there. That's why we did
still
not
have your
shoot.
hand in my face.
Why didn't we shoot, Luz? Confess. Confess.
We did shoot, and I was here and we recorded.
Wait, am I? It's because you were late.
Am I left?
But it's
I think
fine.
we can all agree that April has handled this exchange poorly. She started blaming me. Now she's pointing at you, putting your. Like,
I'm not on anyone's
that's what
side. I'm on
April
April's side. Okay.
April doesn't have a side. So,
Apart from April's
I'm going
side.
to host the show today, so hold on. Watch how it's done.
Okay, so everyone, let's get right into the show.
I'm just not gonna.
Let's get right into the show.
Family squabbling.
Let's get right into the
guys, I
show,
want to ask
guys.
a question though at the top of the show. If somebody eats so much suya that they overdose and they die, is it a suicide?
Wow.
Everyone, just forget you heard that, and let's get right into
I
the
think
show.
I need a strong drink to get through.
Let's all
That
just.
was so terrible.
Oh, Kemi, how's Cool FM, by the way?
Fine, thank you very much.
You know, you recently made a switch. You know,
That's not all she does, right? Like, she does a bunch of shit.
I know she does a bunch of shit. I'm getting into it.
Okay.
This is how you start by asking questions,
Okay.
and then they answer, and then you get into.
I got you.
Anyway, so like you recently made the switch from City FM to Cool FM. So tell us about that. No, how's that going?
It's nothing to tell really. Same job, just a different place, you know. And
You know, why do you leave?
you have to leave at some point. You have to move. You have to grow. You have to experience other things. You have to learn, and you can't keep learning in one place. I mean, I feel like with the kind of job that I do, and it was just time. You know, there's not a deeper reason. It was
Yeah,
just
it's
time
just-
to move, and the opportunity presented itself, and I took it.
Alright, that makes sense.
So.
Alright, then that's cool. You are a big fan of like, you know, new school music, all these, you know. No, I know now, like that. Like I'm just saying, like you show support to all these guys on the come up and everything. You know,
Okay.
what's that about?
Is it about to be anything? It's nothing. It's music, and it's
just
good
love
music, and I
music.
play good music.
Alright.
First of all, my show is my priority, and I'm going to play whatever makes my show sound good, and I feel like they make my show sound good, so
Right.
I play the music. That's all. I like their vibe. I like their spirit. They seem like they love each other. I said seem because I'm not quite sure, but
Alright.
they seem like they come across as though they love each other.
Seem like they.
Yes.
All right.
And,
I like
it's
what
nice,
you
it's
just
nice
said.
vibe.
Then I like their music as well. Speaking of someone who likes their music as well, am I?
He does.
Yeah, what up?
What's good? I heard you're back, but before we talk about you being back, let's talk about Buhari being back. Do you guys get that? Do you guys?
No, I actually lost it. Were you trying to do something?
I need a drink.
You were trying to do something.
I was. How is it? Guys, I just
my
you know,
goodness.
I'm not gonna explain my joke right now. Okay,
that
so
was a
anyways, yes, that was a joke, Luz.
Wow.
Buhari is back, and there were rats in his office, or there are rats in his office. What are our thoughts on that?
How did this get out?
Exactly.
And why is this important conversation or information for Nigerians to have right now that there are rats in the president's office?
I have no idea. I just think they all think we're stupid. I think they actually think we're just dumb. I don't get it. Like, we say resume or resign, you resume, but now you have to work from home because there are rats.
Because of the rats?
Yeah, he said
that's
he's
the
working
reason.
from home because there are rats in his office.
And
Not because like he
infestation.
just got back from like a sick leave and he maybe needs like a week to get himself together.
The
It's
quote
rats.
was, there are rats, so it needs to, like, I was like,
Wait, like somebody in the administration actually
Yes,
put out
put
a
that out,
statement.
yes.
Yes.
There are rats, so he can't work in the office. I mean, this is where we are, August 2017 as a nation.
I'm even gonna say, okay, let's even assume that there are rats. Let's just assume. Why do we need to know? Like,
Exactly.
it's not information that we need. This is not information that is supposed to get to us. It should sort out the rat problem and keep it moving. You know, like, we're not supposed to know. Two, how? So if there are rats here, you won't work on your album.
I mean, the president's office. So the acting president was there. So was he working with rats in the office?
Apparently.
You know what I mean? Like,
How they gonna do a Sibanjo like that?
So they don't send that guy, man, doing the homeboy dirty.
right.
So Sibanja can work with rats, but he can't.
Apparently, he just came back from London now.
Wow.
So he's
Sibanjo
like,
dirty up the office. Was he living like?
Another angle.
Was he living like
Another
food and
angle.
shit?
yeah, but what do you guys think about the whole situation? Like, him
embarrassing.
going away for so long, then actually, like, what's...
I'm past
Does
caring.
anyone even know what's going on?
Well, this is what I think. I think that I think you can't discuss this without nuance on both sides, right? And I think the nuance is that the president has been, as we've been told, has been in good mental health, and there's something wrong with him, and he left for a longer period of time. But I guess what the administration is saying is that it was within. You know, it wasn't like he was fatally injured or was incapacitated or something. He was always planning to come back. So the presidency shouldn't have been asked to have been removed from him. That's that's the administration's point of view. Of course, people people demand clarity. They want to know what's going on. I think that there are enough people that love the Buhari presidency and administration that they weren't under any serious threat as long as there was some transparency, and there hasn't been transparency.
Yeah.
And
Which is what they
I hope
promised
that's something
in the
they
first
fix. You know, it's real disappointing to see, like, you know, Femi Adesina and Lai Mohammed and all these guys, like, just like, you know, just dilly-dallying and not giving us straight answers and like trying to do that. Like, I mean, 60% of Nigeria is below the age of 30 now, so you have to be able to communicate to us, right? And they're not communicating. They're doing all those olden day politicians rubbish.
I think that's actually the problem, is that a lot of us are below 30, and then a lot of them are way above 40, 50.
For my statements.
It's just like, fam, obviously, unless there's some way of communicating with each other.
I just feel like nobody says anything. What we need, when we need information, nobody says anything, and when the information comes, they just have a way of saying the wrong things. That's just basically it. It's like, okay, there's this situation, people need some answers, people need a certain level of explanation, and then when it comes, it's like, are you being serious? Is this, who do you think we are? Why are you speaking to us like we're 5 years old?
I think,
you know?
I think this is a lesson for our generation to learn. Like, when it's just, next time, go out and vote all these guys out, because there's an utter lack of accountability on their part. They don't feel they owe you any answers. I genuinely feel that way, and I feel like M said, majority of Nigeria is like 30 below, 35 below that, and we are being run by people that are like 60s and 70s. So they still exist in a world where is you don't get to question your elder or whatever. No, it's not that relationship right now. I put you in office, you owe me answers, and when you don't give me answers, I'll vote you out next opportunity I get. So I feel that's the only power the Nigerian youth or the average Nigerian has. Is the next time they are at the polls, just go vote them out.
All right.
But you can't really vote somebody out, right?
You absolutely can.
You can only vote someone in.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But then the angle of
It's not the same thing because I can fire staff or CEO or whatever of a company. You can actually veto them out, right? Anagram of vote. But with the presidency, it's complicated. Once the person is elected, you can't really remove the person. And then this begs the question. So I think that the APC, this is my personal opinion, I think that, for any real change, it's going to take time, right? The place I'm looking for is like the power sector. I'm really looking at the power sector. But as I've informed myself, it's going to take a lot longer than so maybe give them some time. My personal opinion.
How much?
That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, but
But
this vote somebody out, you don't think can happen.
But then
I think
then who else?
what I'm picking on that vote somebody out statement he made. I think Goodluck was voted out of power because he was in power. We put him there. People felt like he wasn't doing the job. We voted somebody above him. He ran again, but we're like, we hear you, but thank you.
All right, moving on.
Bruce came through. This is your first point. Good job.
All right, moving on. The National Broadcasting Commission, that's the NBC, has announced that it would fine broadcast stations a sum of 500,000 naira for any perceived hate speech expressed by callers during phone-in programs. Kemi, I really want to know what you think about this.
it's a really dicey situation because
Shout out to Dice Ales.
okay. You see, we need these callers to calling. That's the reality of the situation. For ratings and other stuff that I'm not going to go into, you need the interaction with callers, interaction with listeners. It's really dicey because they haven't said you cannot speak with the callers. They're saying hate speech. Now, the reason I say it's dicey, so what do they consider
exactly
as hate speech? Because, for example, on my show, there's something called the venting page. So people in the morning just calling and vent, and they're angry about stuff. Not necessarily the government. You know, somebody might get on your nerves and you just want to talk
People
about
are angry in the morning.
People are angry in the morning. You're sitting in traffic. You're like, there's traffic on the road. This last man guy just stopped me 6 a.m. You know, so people are so angry.
Yeah.
Somebody just bashed my car and stuff. But then, where do you draw the line? Because somebody's going to call and say, hey, the president said he's going to be working from home. I don't agree with it. Is it going to be considered
hate speech?
Hate speech. So now, as a broadcaster and on-air personality, it is now it's my job now to be like, oh, sorry, please, we can't take this call right now. Please, you can't say that. But then, at the end of the day, if they're going to come for you, they're still going to come for you, because I really don't know what hate speech is.
Yeah, but is there a way broadcasters can protect themselves from this by maybe taking calls during musical breaks and playing the calls, recording the calls before?
No, we do that sometimes. It depends on the kind of show it is. Okay. There's some shows that if it's live, it's better. There's some shows that has to be recorded. Now, even with the recording, what I'm saying is, what I think is acceptable might not be acceptable to the NBC. There might be that common ground middle ground that we agree
Shout
on.
out to you.
But then they might say something I might think is acceptable and air it, and then NBC would be like, no, that's a hate speech.
Yeah, but I mean, that's...
Talking about what you said, sorry to cut you off. I did read something about them saying your radio stations are only allowed 5 call-in programs or something like that.
Yeah, there's that as well. What they're trying to do. I went through a training 2 months ago, an NBC training, and they did mention that they were going to cut down the amount of phone-in programs. Now, the reason that they gave then was different. The reason was because they felt like broadcasters were getting lazy. Nobody was doing research anymore. You just call who cheats more, male or female, open phone lines. It's a whole show. You know, and they thought that it was becoming redundant.
Okay.
That was what they said. So when this came out, I'm like, okay, there's the hate speech thing going on as well.
And so it just opens a new other concept. So where does freedom of speech actually come in?
They're not saying don't speak.
I know that, but
technically
then I'm gonna call in. I can't really be myself on radio because there's some things I want to
If
say.
you're gonna be hateful, don't be yourself.
I mean, no.
Don't be yourself on radio.
Yeah.
There's being mean and unreasonable, but then even me, when this law comes out, I'm gonna be charged 500k if I say something that somebody over there might not
You're
like.
not gonna be charged 500k. I'm gonna be charged.
Oh, okay,
500K.
but still, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still gonna be scared to call in because.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
I mean, I won't be, but people will be.
Trust me, from a presenter, people will call in anyway. You've not seen show that you're like, this is the show we're talking about Buhari, and people will still call in to request for song. It's not a request. You say it 5 billion times. We're not requesting music. Somebody will still call in and request. So if you tell people don't call and give hate speech, nobody's gonna be scared. Everybody's still gonna call. It's standard.
So I think broadcasters just need to find a way to limit their exposure
And
in this
balance
situation because
no secrets on the show, please. Yeah, go
because
on.
what was I saying? The moment I'm on phone to a radio station, they don't know who I am. I can say any and everything and get off the phone and I'm done. No responsibility on my part whatsoever. They'll have to deal with what they.
Well, except that they got your number.
No, we
People
don't
lose scenes.
actually. No, we don't. Sometimes, more often than not, we don't.
my bad.
Yeah, but even if
I
they have
do-
your
I
number,
do.
if you are retarded enough to get on the radio and say some retarded stuff, like I just feel they need to limit their exposure as far as the moment you give somebody a platform. You have no control of the platform whatsoever because me and Connect, we used to watch. Connect used to, when we were working on Gemini project, he used to have these things on YouTube that he got a lot of fails on, where somebody would call on a radio show and act like he's about to say some serious stuff, then just say the most ridiculous, and then the presenter is there looking stupid, like do we cut, do we, So I feel like broadcasters just need to find a way to limit their exposure in that situation.
Which is moderated, that's all. Now you're a moderator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody calls in, it's like the cuss word. If it's a live show, somebody's still gonna call in and wanna cuss. And it's your responsibility as the presenter to be like, okay, you can cuss on the show. They might have cussed already, but you need to be able to manage the situation. It's part of being a presenter. So I feel like if we talk about it from now to next year, the rule is still gonna be the rule. It's like our constitution and we're still gonna have to play by it. So we have to find a way to just be a great moderator.
You can just be a podcast on the internet and say fuck shit bitch, all that shit.
Well, still on the NBC. The NBC bans Olamide's War.
They can't ban this show though.
No, they can't.
So
Hold my coffee.
So what are our thoughts on this? Like, I mean, a lot of people like the song. The song is basically viral already, and they've gone to ban it. And there hasn't been any official reason, but people are saying that, especially the Federal Ministry of Health, they said that the video is in violation of the Tobacco Control Act 2015. Sorry.
Slow down. So the Federal Ministry of Health gave a reason for why the National Broadcasting Corporation banned a song.
Yep. That is exactly what happened.
NTTV, they banned videos as well, so they were given a reason for
Are
the
there
video.
cigarette packs in the video?
There's a guy smoking
There's
something.
there's a lot of smoking in the video, and they also I read that they also banned Davido's Fall, Nice's Living Things,
If remix with R. Kelly.
If remix with R. Kelly, and one other Olamide song,
Wavy level.
Wavy Level.
So if you play
Yes,
these records, what
You get a
happens?
fine.
How much is this fine?
Depends on how they're feeling.
So basically, the guy just touches the first number on his phone and just
You get a fine because you're supposed to know.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not. It's because it's coming out to the public now. That's why it's a big deal. They've been banning songs forever. You know.
Really?
I've been to radio stations,
We've been banning
right?
them. We've been
I
banning
just see
songs
like
forever.
30 songs
There's like
on
a
the
list
door.
of songs.
Like,
So
you can't
I'm
play
a
these
presenter,
records.
so it's not a deal for me because like it's their job.
Yeah.
Last, they're doing their. We might not agree with it. I mean, I love Wo, but it's their job to say this song is not fit for radio.
Should
So
Wo be
don't
banned?
play it.
From you understand Yoruba, I don't really understand everything.
Well, he actually did say some emotica body. You know, so it's a lot of things
what's that?
happening.
What's that mean?
Finger, butt type.
Slow down.
Finger the asshole.
So,
He said.
I think that's what that means.
said
I think that's what that means. I think.
Whoa. Hey.
You know, You know, there's Malo Jovio Loshi. You know, don't dance like an idiot. You know, don't be. It's a little. It's I love the song. It's provocative.
I
you know?
don't think, man. I mean, they be banning songs
forever.
Look, music, hip hop music, it's youth culture. It's supposed to be edgy. It's supposed to be push against boundaries, and you don't want to sterilize radio. We don't want to be at a point where it's only like pop music. And, you know what I mean? So there needs to be a place. Let me tell you what I know about this whole radio movement and everything. Look, musicians are doing God's work. What I mean by that is that they're inspiring people. They're inspiring people by music and by their success. And what I've always seen is that whenever you try to put a wall, people always break past. So even the whole idea of music on radio at some point was seen as a violation of some laws, right? And there were people that created pirate radio and would stay, you know, offshore and then broadcast from there. And whether it goes to the internet, one way or the other, the music is going to live. I think War is already out of here, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think like these songs are basically already viral.
You know, and then Ninola's Maradona is banned as well.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And a lot of people don't know. Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes.
Does she say anything in the song?
Yes, she does say a little. It's a pretty sexy song. It's about sex. You know.
Is it sexy or is
it's about sex. A guy that's a Maradona probably sleeping around.
Jiggle his balls.
Yeah, no. Not like that.
No, I mean there are a bunch of songs about a guy that's two-timing chicks or whatever.
Is she Maradona? Is she saying she knows how to play with balls, or is
my
she
friend
saying,
said something.
No, but that's a legit question though. Is that what you're saying?
She might have inferred it. It's like a double tundra sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, in the song.
Exactly. That's what my friend told me something about that.
Okay, no, never mind.
Only King Laton. Do you know what?
Yeah, that's what she
Laton
means. What does that mean?
It means like, first of all, you can mean like open your legs really wide, and then you can leak the privates as well. So it's double.
So he's talking about eating pussy.
Yes, exactly. Eating pussy and just spreading your legs wide. All in one line.
Hey, somebody play that record. I love it already.
So Maradona is pretty like.
I think.
So wait, listen, man. I need to learn Yoruba.
Yes.
Because I think you can get away with a bunch of shit like niggas talking about fingers in butts and eating on the record, and this record gone. And you're singing, you don't even know what you're singing.
With NBC, sometimes it's like the inference. It might not even really be exactly what you said. They might be banning you for what you meant. You know, because they banned what's that Davido's video, the one where he was making this or something, and then
Fans me.
They banned it as well. But it was at the end of the day, it was food. But because he seemed like it was cocaine, they banned it as well.
Wow. But do you know
what if somebody says, I will give them to you hot, right? But what they meant was actually like pepper, right? Is it a peppermint? Because they meant pepper.
Okay, anyway, so no, wait.
I was actually listening and
I know
like
it's
about
like
to make a point.
it is so annoying.
Guys.
Anyways,
we can't do this.
Listen, so Jay-Z addressed the Kanye West beef in a short interview. He said that.
Have you watched the interview?
Yeah, I did actually.
How long
did you watch clips?
I watched clips. I didn't watch the full interview. I didn't watch the
interview. The interview was like an hour long, and it's just part one.
And that's just part one.
So. Oh, really?
Stop giving us fake news, April.
Well, see, okay, listen. You brought this to me. You brought this to me. This wasn't even in my plan for today. So
you should have done your research, because now
you brought this to me.
But did you do your research?
I didn't do my research because you just brought it to me now when you guys go in.
Do your research.
But you just brought it to me now. Next time, bring something.
Who brought it to you now?
Emma did. Take it off. Yeah.
I just want to talk about the fact that I don't want to take it for April. You just a short interview. It wasn't a short interview.
Okay, it was an interview. I can't do my research if you bring it to me 10 minutes before the show.
That was an hour ago. Do your research.
It wasn't an hour ago.
Stop snitching.
Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Anyways, so Jay-Z goes on about how Kanye West knew that he crossed the line. He knew he crossed the line. He said that
everybody knew Kanye crossed the line. Everybody knew that. Like, I mean, the moment you start, like, he was basically on stage dry snitching on his guy.
Yeah.
You don't talk about, Jay, I know you got killers. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you got my phone number. You know where I be at. Like, if you felt that seriously about it, let's have that conversation. And I think Kanye alluded to that on Big Brother, where he was like, where he said, I got a song with Coldplay. Next thing I know, Jay got a song with Coldplay. Back in my mind, I'm like, no way, Jose. Then I went and told Jay Brown. Should have known it was gonna come back around. Should have treated like a man. Should have told you first. Like, so you done this before.
That's right, Luce. Look in my eyes and rap lyrics.
What the fuck?
That's what I want to ask you. What the fuck? What were you looking at me like, should I do that? Should I do that?
Yeah, I was looking past you actually, but I was trying to get.
I thought you were doing it because he's a rapper. And
no, I was trying to make sure I got the lines together, because. Yeah. So, but the point is, he has done this before in their relationship, and when Jay was talking about it, you could see that.
He'd had it.
Yeah, like we've been through. I understand that this is how you are, but it doesn't mean you keep taking the same type of piss like over.
All the time.
And now you brought family into it. Like, come on, bro. Like
bars.
Yeah, exactly. He said that he didn't like that he brought his.
No man would like that. No man would like that.
And besides, I just feel like your boy is your boy. You know, and even if your boy fucks up, you should.
That's between you and him. Call him
and your boy.
Cuss him out to his face.
Call out your boy in public. Never say. That's just my personal rule.
But what happened to Kanye? I mean, Kanye has always been Kanye, right? We know that. But what happened? Like, why? What do you think was going through his mind?
That's
and
just who Kanye is. Like,
is that who he is, or what? Was he depressed? Was the mental issue thing really a thing?
What was deeper to me is the fact that, I mean, you said he crossed the line, which reminds me of that game. Do you guys know that game, Sui?
Let's stop.
Right, wait, hold on.
Stop it.
Do you think that's what Kanye meant when he said, "How, Sui"?
You guys, I tried. No, sorry. Sit down.
Either I get a strong drink or I get the fuck out.
Sit down, sorry.
No, I'm dead serious.
But you know, I tried. I need to move. But you guys know I tried to stop him. If we all just cooperated, we would have stopped him, and this wouldn't have happened.
Wow.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Wow. Okay.
How sweet.
Guy bars.
Okay, guys, let's move on to some proper entertainment, not just MI pissing everybody off. So, the GOT Game of Thrones finale is next week. It's on Sunday or Monday morning here in Nigeria. Anyways, so what do you guys think about the last episode?
Or Thursday, depending on Russian hackers.
Well, that too.
Everyone know there will be spoilers in this conversation. You can skip the thingy if you don't want to hear any
if you
spoilers.
have not watched Game of Thrones if you're not caught up, please.
As it-
I'm gonna be snitching.
All right, so basically the dragon died, Viserion.
Really? Did it?
Well, yeah, it's like an
It died,
now.
and it died, and then it came
So
back.
is it that the undeads cannot die again? Like, I don't.
They
get it.
can't die. You need dragon glass or Valerian steel, right? Is it
No,
to kill them?
but that's for the White Walkers. Not for
Oh shit! Yeah.
not for
The
undead.
wait, no, but he's a white.
The White Walkers, can they die?
His eyes were blue.
Yes, if you have dragon glass, apparently.
No. All the things that are walking, all the undead have the blue eyes. But they're different from the White Walkers.
The White Walkers,
Okay.
So you need the dragon glass for the White Walkers, but you can
White
just
Walkers,
kill
but you can kill the other
the
guys.
undead. They're like zombies.
Yeah, you can kill the dragon, I'm sure.
Okay.
So how does this shape the landscape of this war? Because now the White Walkers have a dragon.
Fam.
So can they fly? Can
I don't know. I'm not really invested in Game of Thrones like that,
Oh, well,
but I keep up.
I feel like, can who fly?
Can the White Walker dragon now fly?
Yeah.
Probably. It's a dragon.
Yeah, it's a dragon. So
It's alive now. And
so
then,
wait now.
I
Because
think if they kill the White Walker, right? I think they were talking about how if they just killed one of them, everybody
The
would
Night
die.
King.
Yeah, the Night King. Everybody would die. I think that's what they're just gonna try to do.
Kill that one guy, right?
that
kill
one
that
guy, yeah,
one
that's
guy.
the only way.
If
There's a
Anyway.
theory
they're dead.
that Bran is
The Night King, yeah.
Yeah, I read about
It's
that.
a
I
long
call
thing.
bullshit. But like, it
but it's
made some
possible
strong
that
point.
now that dragon instead of spitting fire will be spitting ice. Think about it.
Or more important, should it be called the drag off?
Oh, wow.
I'll live with that one.
Wow. You guys, we're not doing this.
No, I'll live with that one. That's not terrible.
But anyways, like, okay, I feel like in the finale, right, something drastic is going to happen. Like, Cersei is probably going to try to kill someone.
After she
or-
knocks Jon Snow before, like
No,
She's
that's
going to knock Johnson.
no.
No,
Cersei
I
can't
don't-
knock Jon.
I
it's
think-
happening, fam.
No,
Not
that's
Cersei,
Daenerys.
that's Dany. That's
Daenerys,
Dany.
Dany.
That's
Oh, okay. See, I don't really know that. I just know the one that owns the dragon is trying to knock that guy.
Yeah. They are, and they're cousins, by the way, which is
Chill.
Yeah, but
They're
then
cousins.
incest in the Targaryen family.
it's fine, but like they're still cousins
It's
though.
fine.
Like
Okay, so
we're
she
all
She
supporting
has
that.
low-key told him that she can't have children in case he wants, because he just
She's
said,
gonna,
"You're
she's
my
gonna
queen,"
have children.
and then she's like,
she's gonna have
"I
children.
can't have children.
Wait, but are they really
Just not gonna
cousins?
give that girl children.
Can't have children.
Why can't? But
That's
she
nasty.
doesn't want to have children. She
Can't.
Why can't she have
Why can't you have
children?
children?
Her children are the
If
dragons.
you from season 1, the that's why she keeps saying, my children are my the dragons are my children.
yeah.
Also, Tyrion. Tyrion was
The dwarf?
Yeah, remember he was asking her who is going to succeed
Yeah.
after she leaves because she can't have children.
I know, but like,
and the
why
reason she
can't
can't
she?
have she was trying to save Drogo in the beginning with the priestess.
And then she lost the child,
And
but
then she
did
lost the
she
child.
make her barren?
No, but the witch said that she made a statement that kind of just inferred that she can't have children anymore after that one child that she lost.
Wait, but she
You know
can
what I
shine
remember? What I remember her saying? What I
Why
remember
does
the
it have
witch
to be a
saying?
She
cousin?
hasn't knocked since.
Since Drogo.
Since Drogo, no.
No, she had.
she was- she had this
that
boy
guy,
toy that was giving
the guy that fights. What's his
Muscular
name?
guy
That
or
she
whatever.
let rule the other kingdom, the master's kingdom place. That guy that she was knocking on. Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, one
that
young boy, one
that
young
killed.
boy.
Yeah, what?
He's a young boy, yeah.
Yeah, that killed 2 of his comrades to like, I don't know, get with her and all that shit. You
Bro,
guys
he
don't
did all
remember
that for
that?
pussy?
Remember? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
he was
remember-
like, I
remember when
killed.
she left-
He was like, I beheaded
Yeah, when
them
she
because
left-
they didn't agree with me.
When she left,
So-
remember when she burnt the house and everything? He was the guy that he helped her escape.
Okay.
Yeah, the youngish guy.
Anyway,
So, wait, but you guys don't have a problem with the fact that Jon Snow is her cousin and they are going to knock.
No, because it's been happening.
That's their level.
in their
Yeah, that's their level. In their family,
in
their
first
things.
Fam.
Yes,
as long
actually.
as they are cousins.
Yeah,
Let's just leave it alone.
They are.
No, it
It's-
depends, man.
What do you
Incest-
mean it
incest is
depends?
not
We are not about to look for a grey area.
What do you mean it
In Game of
depends?
Thrones, in real life it sucks, but in Game of Thrones it's standard.
I think that I'm just
It
gonna
depends on
convince
what?
myself
It
that
depends.
It depends on what?
Bro. Listen.
You ever fucked your cousin?
No.
Okay,
You ever
so when-
wanted to fuck your cousin? Okay, yeah.
No, I've never wanted to fuck my cousin. I didn't,
Really?
You're talking
I didn't
about-
even grow around my family members. So I have never.
The moment they tell
No.
me, yeah, this one's that one's daughter, you're boy to me. Like, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
I'm just gonna say, as teenagers, okay, they were family friends, they're not cousins.
Nah, that's not what you said. You can't walk back that one.
As
You're not going
teenagers.
to walk back that one. Fuck out of here.
No. But we always used to have, like, as teenage girls, we used to have tiny crushes on, like,
Your cousin.
On your
family. That's what I mean.
But the point I'm trying to make is that
everyone, you heard it here first. Kemi Smallz has crushes on her cousin.
Had.
Hey.
I've had a crush on my cousin.
Not just crushes.
No.
She wanted to try give her cousin.
I didn't even know what given was.
Hey, if you say so.
All right. Anyways, let's just accept that Danny and Jon Snow are
They're
going to
going
get
to
together.
give themselves-
But who do you think is going to die? I just want to know who's going to die in the finale.
Ghost.
I'm really interested.
I'm thinking. I'll start for Uncle Benjen, by the way. Let me just put that out.
Who's Uncle
I think
Benjen?
that guy
horse that
Varys
saved-
or whatever. I think he's going to die.
I really don't know their names. I just.
That guy that the one guy that doesn't have a penis. That fat guy.
Why doesn't he have a
Varys.
penis? The fuck?
Varys, yeah, Varys.
What happened to him?
Do you actually watch Game of
Watch
Thrones, or
Game of
do you just?
Like I said, I'm not knee deep
Into
in
it,
it, but
yeah.
I
I
follow.
think he's gonna die this episode.
Why?
I think he might, because the Red Queen, the Red Woman was like, oh, that she's going to die in a foreign land,
So
just
will
like
you.
he is.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
But it might not be this season.
I don't know. I just have a feeling. I know someone's going to die,
It might not be
but I don't know who.
season.
I think Littlefinger's gonna die.
Awesome, and I think Arya is gonna kill him. And I feel like Sansa is going to order his death for some reason. I don't know why I feel that way.
I just know Jaime's going to kill Cersei, but I don't know when. I feel like
No,
it's
he's
going to be
not.
next season.
He's pussy whipped.
Jamie and Cersei are the brothers that are fucking
yes.
each other.
Yeah.
His pussy whipped.
Can they both die?
I mean, it's possible.
Eventually, Cersei, but I think Cersei is still gonna be alive till the very end.
I think next season she's probably going
Cersei's
to die.
that bad bitch.
Yeah.
I like her character.
Talking about dead people,
But she
do
doesn't
you
give a
watch
fuck.
Power?
Well, not this season. I haven't watched the season. I'm gonna.
Okay, so
I'm
what
gonna
about
binge
spoiling
watch it.
Both
for
of
you?
them, no, don't.
No.
Both of them
I
haven't
don't
caught
watch
up.
Power.
So leave it alone.
Oh No.
Next.
Okay, next. So let's move on to sports now.
Kemi Smallz can relax.
There's just like a week left in the transfer season, isn't it?
Okay.
So what late additions do you think are gonna like be added to the EPL?
I don't think there's going to be a lot of movement in the EPL.
I think Arsenal's gonna buy someone. I think Chelsea's gonna buy someone.
Chelsea might make 1 or 2 additions, but that's about it.
I think
Chelsea
Barcelona will get Coutinho. I have a feeling that Barcelona will get.
No. Liverpool have played hardball too long. They are going to look like punks if they let him go now.
I think.
And
do you know what I think?
If I learned anything from that Suarez transfer, they get a rush off of that. Oh yeah, we did. You know, it's everything's always a dick sizing contest to the owners of Liverpool. So I think they'll keep him.
I feel like I don't
so
know. I just
stupid.
think
because for 138 million pounds,
my nigga, anybody's going,
bro.
Anybody.
Like Coutinho has never scored 10 goals this season. Like, bro, be
Kemi
gone.
Smallz silent because I don't.
you don't.
You don't watch football.
I don't watch football. I'm not interested in football. If you're watching football and you're my friend, I can sit and watch with you. You can explain what's happening, who's scoring, who's not scoring. But I don't follow football.
Okay, so like I said last week, we need to veto guests on this show. Like, nigga.
Deeper than that for me is the fact that she said Kemi Smallz silent and then proceeded to speak for 5 minutes.
I didn't speak for 5 minutes.
Like, oh, I'm silent, but these are my thoughts about why I'm silent. Let me just have
I'm
a
gonna be
voice about my
silent till the end of the show now. Till the end of the show. That's what's gonna happen.
Kemi, just now I'm the only one who was on your side.
Wow.
This
You need a
entire
cookie?
show.
We got chocolate chip. We got.
I remember.
Actually, I
Emma's gonna
wouldn't
drop
mind
an
a
album,
cookie.
right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna be silent about it.
Oh wow.
You took it there, didn't you?
And let's talk about your album actually. You know what's going on
let's
with
talk
that?
about my album. Let's do it.